What is happening, y'all? Today I got something good for you. This is a game that we have had on the horizon for a bit, and the demo is finally dropping today, so we'll have a chance to jump on in and see exactly what it has in store for us. This is Scarlet Nexus. Now, for those of you that haven't seen this game, since we first saw it, this looked like it was going to be really good. The best way to describe it is like anime Devil May Cry. It's just going completely off, insane combos, really good animation. It should be dope. I mean, I am excited to check this out. My only hope is that it doesn't fall into the same branch that Code Vein did. Code Vein also looked really good at launch. And then ultimately just didn't feel it was that good. We're going Japanese voices, obviously, because we are a huge weeb. Let's start on hard to see how that feels and jump in. Do we want to play the waifu store? So let's go with the guy. That way, if we play Yuito, we probably get... I mean, I'd imagine we get a harem, so let's go with him. Gotta get my waifu harem. Roll, reset camera with left stick. Hold right trigger, psychokinesis attack. Alright, so I got a meter that builds up. Lock on with right stick, press again to disengage. Locking on is a basic tactic applied in fighting. It's easier to hit your target. Lock on as soon as you encounter. So I just need to tap it and it'll automatically throw it at my targeted unit. 80. Psychokinesis, and with his sword, the attack range is short, but he can overwhelm enemies with fast attacks, one-on-one at close range. Weapon attacks with X charge the psychokinesis gauge. Use a mix of weapons and psychokinesis to dispatch enemies. Hitting an enemy with a weapon attack will automatically lock you onto the enemy. Chance here. Lock on the enemies. Yep. Yeah, oh, if you hold B, you're dashing. Okay. Hold for psychokinesis. I think I can't. So I can't just tap it. I need to hold it enough that that wheel lines up. When that wheel, I think that's the trick here. Up an attack, rising slash. So yeah, yeah, okay, alright. So basically, I need to have enough power that I can get that gauge filled up to actually throw an object at something. Press Y while moving to perform a moving spin attack in a wide area. Psychokinesis gauge will recover greatly, so adding this to combos allows you to fight while sustaining the gauge. It can only be used once per combo, but learning other skills can increase the amount of times it can be used. Y while moving. Form a weapon attack with X when landing a psychokinesis attack. Hold right trigger to follow the distance. So basically I psychokinesis and then I rush in. I don't know why it said you can only use it once. I mean, you can't do like concurrent hits, but you can do that. Okay, it's easy. And a X or Y attack lands, performing a psychokinesis attack by right trigger will result in psychokinesis follow-up. Consumes a lot of the gauge, so restore it by using a regular attacks. This allows you to combo longer. Ooh, like that. Okay. Like how it actually dodges you out of. You can do that and then go in and start. And then use it to go back out. Enhanced Rush Psychokinesis Follow-Up. Learning the Rush Follow-Up and Psychokinesis Follow-Up attacks increase the amount of times that can be used consecutively. Chaining together a Rush Follow-Up attack and a Psychokinesis Follow-Up and then another Rush Follow-Up allows you to deal heavy damage. That's kind of what I was already doing. So if I want to do the whole thing, I could go that and then in and out. Okay. View what you learned tutorial menu from the help screen. So the combat loop's pretty simple, but I like it. I feel like you got a decent amount. I mean, I'm assuming you can build on this a lot with various follow-ups. Light jelly, normalization tablet. It actually reminds me a bit of like just the world and whatnot with like the digital advertisements. Kind of reminds me of Astral Chain, which unfortunately we never even finished.
鳴上隊長、質問よろしいでしょうか。
ユイト、そんなかしこまらなくてもいい。海抜軍は絆を重視するため、名前で呼び合う慣例がある。みんな見た目と年齢が釣り合ってないしな。階級だってまあ給料の計算のためについてるようなもんだ。
海抜軍が重視するのは強さだけだって覚えておきゃいいのさ。
ざっくり言えばそういうことだ。で、質問ってのは？
はい。まだ渡るが到着してないようですけど。
渡るは我が隊のオペレーターだ。本部から指示をくれる。
俺の超能力なら半径500キロ程度を目安にシステムの補助なしでテレパシーを送れるってわけ。とはいえ負担が大きいんでグループに入ってもらうぞ。パーソナルポートを開放してくれ。
各班の代表は凪、ユイト、つぐみとする。それぞれ渡るの誘導を受けて所定のゴールまで向かえ。途中の会議は全て討伐を試みろ。叶わないと判断した場合逃走を許可するが、ゴールにはたどり着けよ。
The bad guys are called others.
了解。
じゃあまた後でな。
That's the quiet waifu. See the brain message. It's like a visual novel with all this stuff. Your physical mental status to me. I'll let you know when your health is low. Right, this doesn't change. Got it. Thanks, Commander. I'll take it all to heart. How do we reply? Reply's grayed out on both of these. Oh, brain map. Brain map shows you what skills you've learned and allows you to learn skills by using BP. Skills are split into categories. Some skills only have a single path to learn. Others branch into adjacent categories. This is... So, expand. Perfect dodge. Rebound to bounce up. Charge attacks. Over and support. Plugging capacity. Cooldowns on items. Hitting enemies stunned by a depleted crush gauge increases XP bonus. Brain drive. Specific actions or receiving damage increase the accumulation rate. Gradually recovers health while brain drive is active. We'll have to actually get brain drive off to see what that feels like. Brain crush. 5%. This is just straight attack tree. Increased damage knockdown. Increased damage for weapon attacks. Increased damage for psychokinesis. I'd probably like focus on expand and support. Oh wait, so I already have these. X right after a perfect dodge to perform a weapon attack. B to get up when I'm knocked down. I have charge attack. I have brain drive. So I can change up everybody's thing. Can I freely swap between who leads the party? Changing party members. Yeah, I got my own little psychokinesis, pyrokinesis, clairvoyance, sclerokinesis. I mean, this is physical, this is fire. Clairvoyance, I'm guessing she's going to be a support unit. What is sclerokinesis? I've never heard of that. Teleportation is self-obvious. SAS is a brain-to-brain connection with a virtual cable that allows you to temporarily use allies' power. SAS menu is displayed in the lower right. Pressing right bumper and one of the buttons will activate SAS into each slot. So that determines how their specials come into effect. You can stop the effect with right bumper, right stick, or with the button. Each power recovers at a different rate. The effect lasts for a limited time. When the gauge reaches 0, it stops. Okay, now it's going to explain all of them. Flames engulf weapons and PK objects for the attack. Weapon combos will have an increased area. Jesus, just summoning up a giant fire tornado? Additional effects as you strengthen your bond. Dude, this game is anime as fuck. Oh my god, what is this? Now I'm just teleporting all over, dude. I don't know what his does. That wasn't that clear to me. Oh shit, clairvoyance like slows time so that I can dodge. That's pretty cool. YB. Ooh. Like quick swap to him and did some special power knockdown.
ああ、それなら俺様がやっておきました。この間種まいた鉢から新芽が出てたぜ。かけろ。ナイスリカバリー。でしょ。一家に一台。頼れる影を。
I saw a no damage thing. I think maybe his is like a tank mode.
任せてください。俺、そういう空気読むの得意なんで。なんせ、俺の超能力は空気操作ですから。
俺がやる。やったか。
瞬間的に空気を凍らせたのも俺の超能力です。あそこで何か手に入るんじゃないか。
A lot of dialogue. There's so much dialogue. I can't even like. This is gonna sound crazy, but there's so much going on that it's hard to do the subtitles and pay attention to everything that's being said while paying attention to combat. Hold down left trigger to consume the PK gauge and attack with special objects. After hitting the enemy, input the follow-up command shown down on screen. Special object attack. Damn. Teleport the hammer! That's actually really cool how there's different inputs that'll come into effect depending on the attack that we're using. What is this? This is the brain mode, isn't it? Brain drive. Activating brain drive comes with many additional effects, such as increased speed, reduced psychokinesis gauge consumption, reduced lifting time for psychokinesis objects, allowing for a speedier fight. The brain drive gauge will be displayed while it's active. After a certain amount of time, it deactivates, but outside of battle, it'll slowly deplete. I say, okay, it's down next to the health bar. I mean, the world being in the city like this and like finding little collectibles, it definitely reminds me a lot of Astral Chain. I need to go back and finish that game. Like, if not for the channel, at least for myself, just go and play it. Actually, a while ago, while we were waiting for Rise to come out, I like booted it back up. But it had been so long since I played, I was like, buttons do what? And it's definitely a harder game to come back to after not playing for a long time. But I'd like to finish it. I mean, it was cool. I was enjoying it. People just weren't watching it at all. Like, no one gave a shit about that game on the channel. They're like, this game is anime, Switch exclusive. Boom, boom. Getting pretty good at using the psychokinesis.
ぞ当たれふっまだだでやっやっとやっくそそれこうで
少しは成長できたかな。
Oh shit, I'm engaged.
たっそらふっとたっ
よし、戦闘終了だ。
So I think no matter what you play as psychokinesis, I think at the start you're literally just picking whether you want to be male or female MC. But no matter what, I think you use psychokinesis. But everyone else, it looks like, is for support abilities. See green, but I don't know how to get there. It's okay. Let's just go this way.
それにしてもすごい場所だな。
街が上にあったり下にあったり、子供の頃に行った遊園地の VR みたい。
そこはもともと渡月への中継拠点だった衛星都市だ。もっとも5年ぐらい前に怪異の襲撃で都市機能が麻痺しちまってな。このありさまだよ。
渡月って渡月橋の拠点の街のことですよね。ちょっとカルトっぽい。
おっと、カルトなんて言っていいのかな。カゲロウはもともと渡月橋の伝道者で神職だったんだぜ。
え、あの人が神職？
おーい、聞こえてるぞ。生徒招待のグループトーク使ってるの忘れんなよ。
あ、ごめんなさい。
まあしゃあないわな。気にするなよ。親が信者だったから自然と神職になっただけで、教えには全く興味ねえし。
今じゃ菊池場がそんな風になっちまって、教団から周防に来る人間もあんまり見かけなくなったけどな。
何ですか、あのドローンは。
くそ、ジャミングしといたのにもうバレた。隊長、カラスです。
もう鍵つけてきたか。気をつけろよみんな。
カラス？マスコミ。
みんな、カラスが大々的に取り上げてくれるぞ。テンション上げていこうぜ。
空にある街のビジョン、投影装置の故障かな。綺麗だけど、なんだか怖いね。
This game, it says on... Hold on, I'll see something. Is this Xbox exclusive? I know the demo is Xbox exclusive. Xbox Series X Scarlet Nexus also coming to PS5 and current. Okay, so it is multi-platform. It's just the demo is exclusive on Xbox, which we'll probably end up playing this in Series X. Mainly because it said I'll get. I just hit Y. Oh, it's like a travel. It said if you have demo data, you get free rewards in main game. I'm all about my goodies. Crush. ファイヤー。
死した魂は月へ帰ろうってね。
Anything down here? I don't know why I'm looking for collectibles in a demo. But I found them. Where are these things coming out of me? That's so weird. Sure there's like backstory we'll learn, like they amplify my powers or something. Starting to learn what objects to combo with automatically. looks. By borrowing sclerosis, you harden your entire body and render enemy attacks. So it is tank. Effective time shortens with the number of enemy attacks. Use it when there are no means to escape an attack. Additional effects will be added as you strengthen your bond with Gemma. Oh, what does this do? Enjoy statue! Oh, just keep pounding him with it. Alright, so I can dash, so I can't dash in. It's not like an unlimited distance. The combat loop is actually really enjoyable once you get used to it. Like it's simple on the surface, but there's enough extra stuff and like, you know, chain combos and pulling in your spare abilities to keep things interesting. Teleportation. By borrowing teleportation, B-step becomes teleport move, allowing you to attack. That's how I get through the thing. That's how, earlier when there was that treasure that I couldn't reach, that's how we were supposed to reach it. Alright, so this, press B near a point. Yeah, we already did. Your teleportation and, well, all of your abilities. I wonder if there's other environmental stuff, like using rock dude to shatter walls and using a... Oh boy. Brain the drive! What was the, yeah, there we go. I want to get rid of them first. What was that? What did I just do? I guess I get a crazy counter up when I dodge at the right time with clairvoyance active. Alright, that was pretty nutty. You know, Bandai does a lot of... They do a lot of anime games, a lot of like hyper weeby games. But so far, this is shaping up to be... This might be like their pinnacle weeb achievement. Like, this feels even more hyped up in anime than Astral Chain did. Which is a good thing, by the way. Borrowing the clairvoyance power, you can detect invisible enemies and see through poor visible conditions such as fog. Additionally, perfect dodges are easier to execute, allowing you to trigger powerful read attack by performing X after. That's what we did. Oh, you know what? I think the things that pop out of my back, they're links. They're links that like tie me into the other people in my squad and allow me to use their powers. This is the end. Probably takes him to a boss. There's a normalization tablet. I don't even know how to use these. We're seeing more of this stuff all over. I think we're coming up on a boss.
Ah, でもなんか変な音がしないか。ユイトナイスだ。近くに怪異の反応がある。いや、待て。こいつは重大怪異だ。隊長、すぐに目的地点に重大怪異出現。重大怪異って過去に海抜軍を殺してる怪異よね。隊長。
That's weird.
他の班がたどり着くにはもう数分かかる。新兵が厳しい相手だが、持ちこたえろ。
So they make it almost like manga stills.
しかないな。行くぞ、花火。オッケー、やろうユイト。
What is this thing? Oh! Oh! Ah, what does the normalization tablet do? Oh god. Items. Normalization. Cure status ailments. Okay, and jelly is heals. Okay. Damn, so when I get a perfect dodge with my fire ability up. Damn.
今私の超能力を使えば火だるまにできるよ。よし、燃えた燃えた。
So yeah, the attacks, when you're in attack, you're committed to that attack. You can't. Okay. Yeah, I need to be careful with that. So I think that might be the best way to approach this, is to play with clairvoyance, mainly to avoid its hits, and then when it gets knocked down, go into pyrokinesis. Damn.
やったか。ユイト、無事か。
お前ら巻き込まれたくなけりゃ離れてろ。
Hey, Cho.
この戦いにおけるヒーローはもちろん初陣で重大会議を務めたユイト・スメラギ超等兵でしょう。それではスメラギ超等兵にお話を伺います。おめでとうございます、スメラギ超等兵。
はあ。
今のご気分は？
その怪を倒すことができてほっとしました。
初陣での初金星、手応えを感じたんじゃありませんか？
自分ではうまくお答えできないので隊長にお願いします。
セプテントリオン訓7頭の瀬戸鳴神隊員ですね。いかがでしたか、スメラギ超等兵の戦いぶりは？
ユイとも花火も見事な戦いぶりでしたよ。
スメラギ上等兵が大義のもとに配属されたのはやはり上層部もスメラギ上等兵を高く評価しているからですか？
さあ、そのあたりは上の方に聞いてみてください。みんな人をするぞ。周防に戻るまでが任務だからな。気を抜くなよ。
了解。
Yeah, this is gonna be good. can now get a special item for the full game. The item you get depends on your progression in the demo, so keep your demo data. So that is going to wrap things up here for now, but I actually touched base with the folks at Bandai, and it turns out that the two protagonists have different paths for the demo. So stay tuned. We're going to be jumping back in and doing more Scarlet Nexus later today, taking a look at the second path, as well as seeing what the English voice acting is like as well. So definitely keep it locked down on the channel for that. I'll catch you on a little bit. But so far, initial impression is this is really good. Like, this is what anime games should aspire to be.